All right, so that's a little bit of our starting. Now, let's kind of get into this from the standpoint of, and you're going to see this a couple of times, strategy is back. That is kind of what got Mike and I thinking about, well, maybe we could bring a class on strategy into the Advanced Business Institute, because there's a lot of stuff going on about strategy. In fact, there was a big Business Week article about a year or so ago. The cover was "Strategy is Back." And maybe the reason why strategy is back, because a lot of us have been focusing on the 3 R's, as I call them. Re-engineering, restructuring, and right-sizing. It's another word for downsizing, right? Or maybe there's a whole bunch of new forces after those 3 R's have been kind of not dispensed with, but we've gone through a lot of turmoil with those 3 R's, and there are a lot of new forces and a lot of new things people are saying, we need to move our organizations forward. And some of these things seem to be the things, the strategic direction, the approaches that people are trying to drive for, whether it be growth, customer service, to either regain competitive advantage or get competitive parity, create new value. Maybe you have a whole bunch of other reasons from your perspective as to why you're trying to create new strategies for your organization. One of the things that we recognize is there are doers and gurus. I wish those 2 words could rhyme, but we got them about as close as we could. The doers are the smart people who really do assess and craft and then implement their strategies. That's what you are. You're the doers. You're the people who are developing new thinking in strategy and doing a pretty good job at it. There are also gurus. These are also smart people who find out what the doers are doing. They identify it, they codify it, write books on it, get very rich on it. All right? But it's a good combination. I think it's a good combination to understand, and it's a good combination to bring together. Because these folks here, who typically we read about their ideas, their ideas typically come from good activities up here by the doers. These people don't necessarily invent, but they have the good sense to identify what's good and bring some sense to it.